Once upon a time in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the young prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty is found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. As punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which would bloom for many years. If he could learn to love another and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope. For who could ever learn to love a beast?
Little town, it's a quiet village. Every day, like the one before. Little town, full of little people, waking up to say,
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour,
there goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old bread and rolls to sell. Every morning just the same, since the morning that we came to this poor provincial town. Good morning, monsieur.
Where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre and...
That's great. Hurry. The baguettes. Hurry up.
Look, there she goes, that girl. Can't you tell? Hearts of any crowd. Those are handsome, constant cloud. No denying she's a funny girl, that Belle. Bonjour. Good day. How was your family? Bonjour. Good day. How was your life? I need 6 beds. That's too expensive.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Ah, Belle.
Good morning. I need to return the book I borrowed.
Finished already?
Oh, I couldn't put it down. Have you got anything new?
Not since yesterday.
Oh, that's all right. I'll borrow this one.
That one? But you've read it twice.
Oh, it's my favorite. Far-off places, daring sword fights, magic spells, a prince in disguise.
Well, if you like it all that much, it's yours.
But ma'am,
I insist.
oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Look, there she goes, that girl is so peculiar. I wonder if she's feeling well. With a dreamy far-off look and her
It's my favorite part because you'll see. Here's where she meets Prince Charming. But she won't discover that it's him till chapter 3.
Now it's no wonder that her name means beauty. Her looks have got the parallel. Like a fairy star. She's rather odd, very different from the rest of us. She's nothing like the rest of us. She's different from the rest of us as well.
I know.
No beast alive can chase against you, and no girl for that matter.
It's true, LeFou, and I've got my eyes on that one.
The inventor's daughter?
She's the lucky girl I'm going to marry.
I know, but she's...
The most beautiful girl in town.
But she's also...
And don't I deserve the best?
Well, of course you do, Gaston.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell. Here in town there's only she, who's as beautiful as me. So I'm making plans to woo and marry Belle.
Look there, he goes. Isn't he dreamy? Monsieur Gaston, I'll become you! Be still, my heart hardly breathes. He's such a tall, dark, strong, and handsome brute. Oh, Lord!
Excuse me. Please let me through.
There must be more than this provincial life.
Just watch, I'm going to make Belle my wife.
There she goes, that girl is strange, but special. A most peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity and a sin. She doesn't quite fit in. She really is a funny girl, a beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Bonjour, Gaston. Gaston, may I have my book, please?
How can you read this? There's no pictures.
Well, some people use their imagination.
Belle, it's about time you got your head out of those books and started paying attention to more important things.
Hint, hint, like you. Gaston, please, I need to get inside to help my father.
Huh, that crazy old fool, he needs all the help he can get.
Don't talk about my father that way.
Yeah, don't talk about her father that way.
My father's not crazy. He's a genius. Papa?
He's a genius.
Papa? Papa, are you all right?
I'm never gonna stand up and traps into work.
Yes, you will. And you'll win first place at the fair tomorrow.
Well, we better get started. You have that dog with your cleanser?
Papa?
Oh, thank you, Belle. So, you have a good time in town today?
I got a new book.
You do love those books.
Papa, do you think I'm odd?
What? My daughter. Odd? Now, where'd you get a silly idea like that?
I don't know. It's just, I don't seem to really fit in here. There's no one I can really talk to.
Well, don't worry, Belle. This invention is a whole new life for us.
It works.
It does? It does!
Oh, Papa, I knew you could do it. Here, I made you a scarf for good luck at the fair.
Now I know all.
Goodbye, Papa.
Bye-bye, Belle.
Be careful.
On his way to the fair to show off his new invention, Maurice entered a dark forest.
Now, is it this way, or is it this way? Oh, dear. Wolves!
Suddenly, a pack of hungry wolves appeared and began to circle Maurice. Fearing for his life, Maurice raced toward the nearby castle. A wolf lunged for Maurice and grabbed the scarf right off his neck.
Hello? Hello?
What? Who is that?
Poor fellow. Oh, Cogsworth. He must have lost his way in the woods.
Is anyone home?
If you keep quiet, maybe he'll go away.
I don't mean to intrude, but I need a place to stay for the night.
Oh, Cogsworth, have a heart. Monsieur, you are welcome here.
And goodbye.
What? You're a clock.
Pretty, sir, stop it, I say.
It's just that I've never seen a talking clock before.
Poor fellow. Come warm yourself up by the fire.
Not the master's chair. Not the master's chair. I'm not saying this.
What have we here? Am I deceiving or is this a man?
All right, this has gone far enough.
Warm you up in no time.
Oh, yes, please. Ah!
I think I scared him, Mama.
Hi there, little fella. What's your name?
Chip, here for a blanket. Come here.
All right, we've got to get him out of here. Do you have any idea what the master would do if he found out we let a stranger in?
Oh, Cogsworth, the master will never have to know.
There's a stranger here.
Master, allow me to explain.
Master, may I take this opportunity to say I was against it from
You
the
all
start.
betrayed me.
Oh dear.
You. Who are you?
Maurice.
What are you doing in my castle?
See, I lost my way in the woods
You
and...
should not trespass here. It's hideous, isn't it? It's coming to stare at the beast, haven't you?
No, I just lost my way in the woods and I need a place to stay for the night. It's just that...
I'll give you a place to stay.
No, stop, no.
Oh my gosh.
It can't be true. I don't believe it.
How could you go and do such a thing like that?
I simply can't bear it! Oh, Gaston, say it isn't so.
It's so. Girls, don't tell me a little thing like this is gonna change your feelings for me.
Oh, no. Of course not. Never!
Good. Well, if I'm gonna get married, I better go propose to the bride.
Oh, Gaston, what a pleasant surprise.
Isn't it though? I'm just full of surprises. For you, mademoiselle.
Oh, Gaston, you shouldn't have.
Don't mention it. Belle, today is the day your dreams come true.
Oh, what could you possibly know about my dreams, Gaston?
Plenty. Picture this. A rustic hunting lodge, my little wife massaging my feet while the boys play on the floor with the dogs. We'll have 6 or 7.
Dogs?
No, boys.
Imagine that.
So, Belle, what'll it be?
I just don't deserve you.
Who does?
But thanks for asking.
So how'd it go?
You know that, Belle, always playing hard to get.
She turned you down?
For now, but I'll have Belle as my wife, make no mistake about that.
Is he gone? Can you believe? He asked me to marry him. Me, the wife of that boorish, brainless, want adventure in the great white somewhere. wanted more than I can tell. And for once, it might be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they've got planned.
Have you seen Gaston?
You just missed him. Wait a minute, where did you get that scarf?
This I got at the crossroads in the woods. Pretty nice, eh?
That scarf belongs to my father. Something must have happened to him.
Oh my. Well, finders keepers, losers keepers.
Oh, Papa.
Say,
I was trying to be hospitable.
rubbish.
If the master doesn't break the spell slowly but surely, Cogsworth, we'll slowly become things.
Hold on, Lemieux. We've got to hold on.
It's a girl! Oh, Belle, where is she?
Hello? Is anyone there? Please, I'm looking for my father. Hello?
This is the girl. This is the girl that's gonna break the spell.
Wait a minute, let's not be hasty.
Hello?
I miss.
Your hands are like ice.
No, Belle, you must leave this awful place.
I won't leave you here. Who's there? I know someone's there. Who are you?
The master of this castle.
Then you're the one who's responsible for this. Release my father at once.
I do not take orders from anyone. Get out!
No, wait, please. Can't you see he's not well?
Then he should not have trespassed here.
But he's an old man. He could die.
And there is nothing you can do about it.
Wait, please. Take me instead.
No, Belle, no. You can't, no.
You would do that. You would take his place.
If I did, would you let him go?
Yes, but you must promise to stay here forever.
Come into the light. You have my word.
No, Belle, I'm old. I've lived
Done.
my life.
Take him to the village.
Wait, no, not yet! No, Papa!
No, Belle!
Papa, no!
No!
I'll never see him again. And I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Master, since the girl is going to be staying with us for quite some time, would you like me to put her in a more presentable room?
No, you leave. You. I'll show you to your room.
I told you I had to go on.
This is your home now. You are free to go anywhere you like except the West Wing.
Why? What's in the way?
It's forbidden. If you need anything, my servants will attend to you. One more thing. You will join me for dinner. And that is not a request.
Yes, I made the choice. For Papa, I will stay. But I don't deserve to lose my freedom in this way, you monster. If you think that what you've done is right, well then, you're a fool. Think again. Is this home? Is this where I home could be dark and cold. I was told every day in my childhood, even when we grow old, home should be where the heart is. Never were words so true. My heart's far, far away. Home is true. What I'd give to return to the life that I knew lately, and to think I complained of that dull provincial town. Is this home? Am I here for a day or forever? Shut away from the world until who knows when. Oh, but then, as my life has been altered, once it can change again. Build your walls around me, change every lock and key. Nothing lasts, nothing holds all of me. My heart's far, far away, home and
Nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter.
But you're
Mrs. Potts, dear, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
Careful, darling!
who are you?
Madame de la Grande, who's she?
Wait, this is impossible.
Well, now, dear, what salary shall we dress you in for dinner? Let me check in my drawers.
That's very kind of you, but I am not going to dinner.
Well, of course you are, dear. You heard what Master said.
He may be your master, but he is not mine. Sorry, this is all just happening so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
Cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We are here to see you through.
I'm going to miss my papa so much.
I hope that we'll be friends, though I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here, then Belle, it's you. And who knows, you may find home here too. Come along.
Who does she think she is? That girl is hanging with the wrong man.
Darn right.
No one says no to Gaston. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated. It's more than I can bear.
Bear? Where?
Full of foo. I'm disgraced.
Who, you? Never. Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here likes to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's on and inspired by you. And it's not very hard to see why. No one's quite as Gaston. No one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston. For there's no man in town half as manly.
a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
My, what a guy, that Gaston. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 hip hip. Gaston is the best and the rest is all drips. No one fights like Gaston, does his life like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston. When there's no one as burly and brawny.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of him scraggly or scrawny.
That's right. And every last inch of me's covered with hair.
In a spitty match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating.
10 points for Gaston. Why, what a guy, that Gaston. Feels like Gaston, makes us feel like Gaston. Strolling around wearing boots like Gaston.
I use antlers in all of my decorating.
My, what a guy! What a guy! Gaston!
Maurice?
He's got her locked up. He's got her locked in a dungeon.
Who?
Belle, he's got her locked in a dungeon.
Whoa, slow down, Maurice. Who's got Belle locked in a dungeon?
A beast. A horrible, hideous beast. Then if you want to get her, then I will.
Man, he's always good for a laugh.
Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know. But that wacky old coot is Belle's father, and his sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Belle, and right now I'm evolving a plan. If I,
Yes.
then we,
No. Would she? Now I get it. Let's go.
no one plots like Gaston, takes cheap shots like Gaston, plans to persecute harmless crackpots like Gaston. So his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, Gaston.
Check on her. Won't be a minute.
Her father and her freedom all in one day.
Master, have you thought that this girl could be the one to break the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Oh, well then, you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and then poof, the spell is broken. We'll all become human again by midnight.
Lumiere, it's not that easy. These things take time.
We don't have time. The rose has already begun to wilt.
No use anyways. She's so beautiful and I'm... Well, look at me.
Master, you must help her to see past all that.
I don't know how.
Well, you could start by trying to make yourself more presentable.
Impress her with your rapier wit.
But be gentle.
Shower her with compliments.
But be sincere.
And
Above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well, where is she?
She's not coming.
What did you just say?
She's not coming.
We'll see about that.
Your lordship, your eminence, your grace, let's not be hasty.
I thought I told you to come to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I'm the master of this castle, and I'm telling you to come to dinner.
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affections.
Please, attempt to be a gentleman.
Deep breaths, Master. Deep breaths.
Okay. I will give her one last chance. Belle, would you be so kind as to come to dinner with me? Please.
No thanks.
Fine and starve.
Master, please!
If she doesn't eat with me, then she doesn't eat at all. Ugh!
What were we thinking? We'll never become human again.
Well, what would you have us do? Give up? I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she was being stubborn. After all, he did say please.
That may be the first time I've ever heard him use that word. Hello, dearie. I hope the master didn't frighten you too much. He can be a little temperamental.
A little?
I'm Cogsworth, head of the household, and this is Lumiere.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
If there's anything we can do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all.
Well, I am a little hungry.
Except that.
Cogsworth?
Well, you heard what the master said.
Oh, pish-posh. I'm not about to let the poor girl go hungry.
Fine, glass of water, crusted bread, and then...
Oh, Cogsworth, she's not a prisoner. She's our guest. We must make her feel welcome here.
Keep it down, then. We'll keep it down. If the master finds out, it'll be our necks.
Of course, of course. But what is dinner without a little bit of music?
Music?
Ma chérie, mademoiselle, it's with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie a napkin round your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. So you know how to serve while we only let you serve. Try to brace up. Don't believe me, ask the dishes and conceive. They can dance after all the and the dinner is never second best. Go on and fold your mane, you take the lunch. Then you'll be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
Beef ragout, cheese souffle, pie and pudding on Sunday.
We'll prepare and serve with flair of cranberry cabaret. You're alone in your bed, all the bankers all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flowers entertaining.
We tell jokes,
I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks.
and it's all in perfect taste that you can blend. Go on and lift your glass, you've won your own free pass to be our guest.
If you're stressed, it's fine dining we suggest. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
It's a guest, sakes alive, we'll all be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord, I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, she'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft shoeing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing. I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up. We want the company impressed.
We've got a lot to do.
Is it one lump or two? For you our guest.
She's our guest.
She's our guest.
She's our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest. Be our guest.
Be our guest. Be our guest. Our command is your request. It's been years since we've had anybody here.
Good show. Off to your couples now. Oh my, look at the time. Off to bed. I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Well, perhaps you'd like to see me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Well, actually, I do. Right this way. Now that is yet another late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it.
Do this. Act like a gentleman. This will be good.
And thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the disaster was averted.
Leah, this is all so wonderful. I had no idea. If only he were here.
Act like a gentleman. Oh, I'm nothing but a fool.
What's over there?
Nothing. Nothing at all of interest in the West Wing.
Oh, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going, Cogswell.
Perhaps, mademoiselle, you'd like to see something else. Over here we have exquisite tapestries, dating all the way back.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Don't touch that!
I know, but
Do you realize what you could have done?
I know, but...
Get out!
Don't touch me! Promise or no promise, I won't stay in this castle!
Belle, no! I'm sorry. There's just so little left of me. So little left.
Belle ran into the forest as fast as she could. Night was falling, a storm was approaching, and it was getting hard to see. When she stopped to catch her breath, Belle heard the low and menacing growling of wolves. One wolf charged Belle head on, and she tried to defend herself. Suddenly, the beast leapt out of nowhere and pulled the wolves off of Belle. Belle took cover as the wolves turned and attacked the beast. One grabbed hold of the beast's forearm, wounding him. The beast struggled to stay on his feet. Once the beast hurled the last wolf away, he collapsed, exhausted and in pain. Belle knew that this was her chance to get away, to go home. But when she looked at the beast, that hideous creature who had saved her life, she could not leave. Belle approached the beast and helped him to his feet. Then Belle and the beast slowly made their way back to the castle.
Let me see.
Oh, it hurts.
If you hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
If you hadn't run away, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, if you had frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
And you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. Hold still. By the way, thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Well, that's more like it. I knew they could get along if they tried.
And not a moment too soon either. The rose is assuming its petals at an alarming rate.
And I can hardly bend over at all anymore. Thank you. I have just the thing. How about we warm you two up with a nice bowl of soup?
Almost kind, but he was mean. He was forced on grapevine. Now he's here, and so I'm sure. I wonder why I didn't see him there before.
on, dearie. Let's get you cleaned up.
When she smiles at me, I get all choked up.
Good.
That's good?
Excellent.
Well, I mean, I've never felt this way about anyone. I want to give her something, but what?
Has to be something special. Something that's off the interest.
Look who's back.
Say something about her hair.
Wow. What a nice necklace. Oh, Belle, I have something I want to show you. But you have to close your eyes. It's a surprise. You like it? Then it's yours. No. I can't.
You never learned to read?
Only a little and long ago.
Look, just means what do you like?
Well, what I thought.
It's so peculiar, wait and see. A few days more, there may be something there that wasn't there before.
Perhaps there's something there that wasn't there before.
There may be something there that wasn't there before. I'll tell you when you're older.
Smells me the king. Wow. I never knew that books could do that.
Do what?
Take me away from this place and make me forget. For a little while. Who I? What I am.
We have something
What's that?
in the town where I come from. People think I'm odd.
You.
So, I know how it feels to be different. I know how lonely that can be.
And so far, he's been the perfect gentleman.
Mama, I have a funny feeling inside. I don't know what it is, but it makes me feel kind of bubbly.
It's hope, dear. I've been feeling it too.
We, my little friend, the day that we've been waiting for may now be at hand.
If only that were true, Lumiere.
Human again.
Human again.
Yes, think what that means. I'll be cooking again, be good looking again with the Mademoiselle on Dijon. When I'm human again, only human again, poison polished and gleaming with Jean. I'll be courting again, chic is courting
I'd like to ask you something.
What's that?
A suggestion. Would you have time for me tonight?
Dinner? You? Of course.
We'll be dancing again, we'll be twirling again, we'll be whirling around with such ease. When we're human again, only human again, when we're waltzing those old 1, 2, 3s. We'll be flirting again, we'll be gliding again, we'll be shining as fine as we please, like a real human does. All the all that I want, all that glory is mine. I really want it from all of
Meanwhile, back in a dark alley of the village, Gaston held a secret meeting.
I don't usually be silent this early in the middle of the night.
Well, I've got my heart set on marrying Belle, but she needs a little persuasion.
Turn it down.
It's like this, see?
Smack is an anchor with confess your love.
How do you know the time's right?
You must speak from the heart.
Speak from the... I can't.
You must. What are you afraid of?
I'm afraid she might
She might what?
laugh at me.
Well, master, find courage. Get over that.
Master, look at the rose. It's losing its petals at an alarming rate.
I'm just not sure I can do this.
Master, I know you can.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody bent unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
quite some time now. Take the mirror with you, and you'll always have a way to look back and remember it.
I could never forget you.
Belle,
Yes?
never mind.
You were so right, Papa. I thought I'd never find you. But how did you escape? I didn't escape. He let me go.
That terrible beast let you go?
Oh, he's not terrible. In the beginning, I was so frightened. I thought it was the end of everything, but now it's changed. Nighttime dark? What? My father's not crazy!
Not crazy. He was raving like a lunatic about a beast. We all heard it, didn't we?
Poor Belle. It's a shame about your father.
Gaston, you know he's not crazy!
Well, I might be able to clear up this little misunderstanding if
If what?
you'll marry me.
What?
One little word, Belle, that's all it takes.
Never!
Fine, have it your way. Take the old man.
No, wait! I can prove my father's not crazy! Show me the beast!
That's him! Is he dangerous?
Oh no, he never hurt anyone! I know he looks frightful, but he's really kind and gentle. He's my friend!
If I didn't know better, I'd say you have feelings for this monster.
He's not the monster, Gaston, you are!
She's as crazy as the old man. She says this creature is her friend. Well, I've hunted wild beasts and I've seen what they can do. The beasts will make off with your children. They'll come out to them in the night.
He would never do that!
Forget the old man. I say, we kill the beast. It's time to take some action, boy. It's time to follow me. Through the mist, through the wood, through the darkness and the shadows, it's an anchor, but it's one exciting ride. Say a prayer that we're there at the Drawbridge Castle, and there's something truly terrible inside. You can roar, sing and foam, but we're not coming home till it's dead.
I won't let you do this!
Try and stop us.
Oh, this is all my fault. I have to go back and warn him. No!
We're in the village of this beast. Who's with me? The blade.
The angry mob of villagers marched through the forest waving torches and weapons. Once gathered in front of the beast's castle, they carefully made their way inside.
This place gives me creep!
Hey,
you? She despises you, beast.
No.
It's over. Belle is mine. No, I'm begging you, please let me go.
Get out.
Of course I came back. I couldn't let him. If only I'd known sooner.
Maybe it's better this way.
We're together now. You'll see. We are home. We are where we shall be forever. Trust in me, for you know I won't run away. From today, this is all that I need, and all that I need to say. Come shut me where the heart is. I'm certain as I can be. I found home. You're my home. Stay with. Please, don't leave me. I love you.
Belle, don't you recognize me?
It is you.
Mrs. Potts. Lumiere. And Cogsworth, my dear Cogsworth.
We're human again.
Belle, let's go find